As a gay man, I was definitely not doing that on purpose.
It's great sex. Really, really good. Immediately they become pros.
Heartstopper the musical.
Slow down. Right, okay, this is a drawing challenge, not a talking challenge, darling.
If someone showed me that, I'd be like, it's me.
It's really quite good, I think. I don't think you have a bad nose at all. I think you have a lovely nose. I think you have a lovely face.
Welcome to the first episode of the Heartstopper official podcast. I'm your host, Tia Kofi, otherwise known as the Glamorous Geek, and I'm a massive Heartstopper fan. I'm thrilled to be right here at Netflix HQ, ready to talk to the Heartstopper cast about all the behind-the-scenes tea and gossip on Heartstopper Season 3. And on this, the very first episode, dear listeners, I've been joined by Kit Connor and Joe Locke, aka Nick and Charlie. Slay boots, mama. Welcome to my living room.
It's a really lovely living room.
It's really, really
chic. I'm in...
Thank you, I decorated it myself.
I feel like we're in a Soho house.
That's what I was about to say.
It does give
I didn't want to say it.
What do we like to do in a Soho house, Joseph?
That's a great question. That's true to tell.
How's your day been? Let's talk about that.
But it's been wonderful so far.
Yeah.
You've been like bouncing around.
I have a mission that I want to steal something from the Netflix offices while we're here.
Right. That's a good plan.
Yet it's unsuccessful.
For those who don't know, we are actually in Netflix HQ right now. And I do have to let you in on a secret at this point, and let you in on a secret as well. Listen, we're recording this in the past. This is the past for you. You're in the future. My future, your present. So I actually haven't seen Season 3 of Heartstopper.
That's because we haven't actually finished it yet.
Neither have we, in fairness. No, we haven't seen anything either.
So for my benefit, can you give me a cheeky overview of Season 3 of Heartstopper?
Sex.
Sex?
Just sex and sex and sex.
Sex is plays a part of it.
Plays a big part. Plays a big part. There's some darker themes as well.
Yeah, there's some. I was going to start with the darker themes, then go to the sex.
Well, I think you should start on a high note.
True.
And then...
Depends on the sex, but
yeah. I mean, it's great sex. Really, really good. Immediately, they just become pros.
It's just straight off the bat.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, that just felt right for the characters. But would you like to talk about the darker themes?
Yeah.
Though?
We touched on eating disorders and mental health and...
We swear.
We swear. We
swear. Actual swear words.
We really swear.
This year. I know.
But you have grown up with the show, so does it feel right that the sort of plots and the stories and the swear words also grow up with you as actors as well as the characters?
One of the nice things about season 1 in particular was the fact that we were like a sort of appropriate age to play the characters.
Yeah.
And now as we are getting older, it kind of feels like it's a bit less, it would be a bit less believable if we were still kind of doing this like no swearing and no anything like that. You know, I think it's trusting the audience or giving the audience that awareness of the fact that we're all a bit older now and we're all, a bit mature.
Absolutely. Quick question. If you could play any other character in the Heartstopper universe, who would it be and why?
I think Tao is like one of the funniest characters.
Slay.
I don't think I'd be able to do it as well because Will is just like one of the most unpredictable and funny people I've ever come across. So he will just say something ridiculous, and that is why Tao, I think, is so funny. And he's also just really good at like physical comedy. He's really good at that. And it really came out in season 2. So I think he's probably one of my favourite characters in the whole show.
Work.
Yeah, I was thinking Tao, but I'm going to find someone else now.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Darcy because I think that they are a really interesting character, have a really great arc, especially this season and season 2. And they're just a bit of fun.
Tori as well is a...
Tori, actually, Tori's a great,
But again, could anyone
especially
as well
this
as
season. Jenny gets her moment this season. We have some great scenes together, and she's just, I think Jenny's an incredible actress. So
Giving you that big sisterly advice.
Yeah.
That's what we need. That's a good thing with Heartstopper. You get a lot of sort of like educational like moments in it and sort of conversation starters that can lead people to sort of understand more about themselves. And on an equally serious note as that, I've got a pitch, right? Heartstopper the musical, a stage musical written by me, obviously. Who else is going to write it? Do you feel like it's got legs? And if so, what songs would you want your characters to sing?
Why don't you give us like what you've got?
Heartstopper the musical.
That was really good.
Thank you.
I'm not sure what Nick would sing. I think, maybe he'd just
I don't
sing
think Nick
some.
can be very
like-
good at singing.
I don't think he would either. Slow down, a bit of that.
That's
you know?
like kind of special.
Yeah.
Right there.
Have you ever done karaoke together?
Actually, the other night, me and Joe and Toby and Will, we all went out for dinner, and then Joe had to get on a flight the next morning, and I had to get on a train the next morning. So he did the smart thing. He was like, "All right, I'm gonna go to bed."
This was like 1 a.m, so it wasn't like it was like
yeah, you weren't being boring.
Yeah.
early.
It wasn't quite 1 a.m. It was about 12.
Okay, sorry.
You were still a bit of a grandma.
My flight
but
was
it's
at
fine.
5 a.m.
So reasonable.
Yeah, he did the appropriate thing.
Yeah.
But then we were like in the town that we like nearby where we shoot Heartstopper. There's this pub that like a really sort of interesting pub, and they had a karaoke night. So me, Will, and Toby got just. There
Yeah.
are videos of us like
Some incredible videos.
Belting
I was in an
songs.
Uber to my plane at 5 a.m, and I just was watching these
Yeah.
videos of them.
So that was the last time I did karaoke, and it was with Will and Toby, and it was a bonding moment. And unfortunately, Joe wasn't there.
I love that. Are there any musical moments in season 3 of Heartstopper? See how I tried to bring
bring
that
it
back?
back. Yeah, professional.
Is there any musical moments? I mean, there's lots of music in. There is.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, there is.
The Fates.
It's Sahar. Yeah,
Yes,
Sahar is a keen musician.
Layla sings a whole song.
Yeah,
It sounds
Really?
great. Yeah.
I was like joking. But they're
and
actually
Joe is actually drumming on it. No, I mean you're not actually drumming on it, but your
I
character
could
is.
do the drums. I didn't have to get a double for that bit.
Can you actually play the drums?
I can play 3 beats that I learnt 3 years ago when we got the job.
I think we're probably not the most musical out of the group.
No.
I think Will and Ria and Karina are probably like the top musicians.
Strong. So if you formed a Heartstopper choir, you'd be in it, but you might not get a solo.
No, we wouldn't get a solo. Absolutely not. If we formed a band, I think I'd probably not be in the band. I'd be like security or something like that. I think I'd probably be like, you can just stand there and be a bit of a groupie and be a bit of a security or something like that.
I think you'd make a great groupie.
I believe we have some fan questions. Dramatic. Question number 1. If you could be a guest star in any other TV show or movie, which would it be and why?
Drag
What do you
Race.
Okay.
And they still haven't asked me.
Do you want to be a guest judge?
Yeah, I want to be a guest in Drag Race, and I've been saying it for many, like over 2 years now, and no one has hit me up about it. So I'm pretty bitter about it.
You'd be a good guest judge.
I think I'd be great. It's the thing. It's the thing.
He thinks very highly of himself.
Oh,
I do.
yeah,
I've got
that
an
is-
incredibly high ego.
okay. You could do an acting challenge.
No, that I wouldn't want to do.
No, but like judge the acting challenge.
Okay, that would be
Yeah.
fun. I want to judge Snatch Game.
Good question. I'm putting the fan questions down. Who would you do for Snatch Game?
Okay, so
Share, bitch.
who would you do? You'd do Cher.
Share, bitch.
That's a good share.
It's just, that was like, on season 2, all we did all day was just go, I'm Share, bitch. That, the whole day.
What was the original question? TV show. What TV show
Yeah.
would you do?
Fleabag.
A strong answer.
Fleabag would be really, I feel like it would be really fun. I know it's like never gonna come back to TV, but my God, that would have been like really cool.
It could
Fleabag's
though.
amazing.
I don't think it will. I don't think it should. I don't think it should.
No.
I
It
think
had its
I think
good
it's
moment.
like been put to rest in a very nice way. But that would have been a cool, like to have like a cool role in that. Yeah.
That's a good answer.
Thank
great
you.
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. My answer is Heartstopper. If you could
We
swap...
can make that happen.
I'm surprised you weren't in
You know what?
this
I did
season.
notice that
I'm
there was
You were
that
on
season.
set and you weren't like.
When you wrote Tia was here on the thing in the form room,
Yes.
they did a shot of it and it's in it. So
Gorgeous.
So therefore you're in it.
Who has been your biggest inspiration or mentor in your acting career so far?
Quite a tough question. Who would you say?
I mean this in the least corny way, but I think, especially like starting into this, you were a very, especially at the start when I didn't know what I was doing, you were very, very good at that.
Well, grazie.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I love that. Is the feeling reciprocated?
Yeah. Well,
That's a
obviously
no.
in season 1, like it was.
You
I
were
also
pro.
didn't really know what I was doing either. So
Well, you carried it
kind
well.
of. I would say that someone who I did actually always sort of look up to when I was working with them was I did a couple films with Sir Tom Courtney who played my grandpa twice, and he's a bit of a legend, and he sort of became like my second grandpa, so I'd say that he was a big influence on me. Yeah.
It's really sweet.
Really sweet.
Yeah, what can I say?
So, gorgeous people, we have come to the end, but there is one thing left, and that is the BFF Challenge with Kit and Joe. Each week, I'm asking Kit and Joe to take part in a series of challenges. Let's see what's in store for them this week on the BFF Challenge with Kit and Joe. We're going to do an art challenge. Bring in the materials. I'll pass them.
Oh my God, I feel
Here
like
is
I'm
a
someone pass it on?
whiteboards. That is so
I have a challenge
cool.
for you. We've got some dry wipe eraser pen things. We've got a little eraser on the end. Can you catch?
Yeah.
Can I test your rugby skills?
There you go.
Slade. I would like you in 30
I'm
seconds.
so bad at drawing.
Oh shoot.
Okay, 45
I
seconds.
used to get detentions at school because I would be
All
drawing
right, okay,
stuff
this is
in
a
art,
drawing challenge, not a talking challenge, darling.
and
Let's
I'd
go.
accidentally draw vaginas. And as a gay man, I was definitely not doing that on purpose.
It's accidentally.
I would get really told off for it, and I was like, I don't know what a vagina looks like. How am I supposed to know?
I didn't mean to.
What were you trying to draw?
Flowers or something?
Okay, well, luckily you're not drawing flowers today.
Yeah.
Great.
I'd like you to draw a speed portrait of each other. Your time starts now. Now, as you're drawing, I'm going to narrate what's happening. But some people are just listening to this. But for some reason, we've given you a challenge that is purely visual. Now, I didn't make that decision personally, but I support
I'm
it.
so bad
'cause I'll
at
be able to
drawing.
describe these at the end. How are we getting on?
So good.
We're really focused. That's what's happening.
I'm looking at him like this is going to ever look anything like him.
Do you know what? You did just do that brow pretty well. Better than I can. And I had 3 hours to get ready.
This is just really mean. I'm so sorry. It's actually
feel
quite
like
good though.
that's not
Ironically,
terrible.
it's really quite good.
And your time is up. Please, pens down, class. Pens down. Thank you.
Oh God.
Am I going to be offended?
Maybe.
Joe, would you like to show your portrait first and explain?
I look like Buzz Lightyear.
Okay, for everyone listening at home, Joe has made an attempt to draw Kit with a very heavy square jaw situation. Good try, Joe.
Well, art isn't my
My
forte.
chin is not that big.
No, I only added those chin marks because you said I was going to be offended, and then I had 2 seconds left, so I just added the little extra chins.
I feel like there's
Why is that offensive?
I feel like there's a likeness there, although there's the eyebrows
my
give a bit
ears
sinister.
instead. He's got quite sinister eyebrows.
Oh,
When he does that, he always does that.
is that like your default suspicious face, or just like
No, he just
resting?
does
It's a resting smolder.
He has 3 like weird faces. That one, the face where he cries and pretends he's crying, or the face where he puts his eyes in different directions.
Yeah. Like that.
That's actually really impressive.
I can't cross my eyes like that. I can only go outwards.
Wait, okay, come on, let's see it. Wow, okay, for everyone listening at home, Kit has drawn a picture of Joe, a caricaturish version. The curly hair is there, a very small face with large features is what I would say.
Thing is, though, if someone showed me that, I'd be like, it's me.
It's really quite good, I think.
There's
I don't have a big nose,
It's not
though.
a caricature. No, I mean it's not. It's more like it's quite wide, but it's not big. It's just quite wide.
Is it?
No, I mean,
you think
hey,
that's
no.
I think you've got a lovely nose.
I don't think you have a bad nose at all. I think you have a lovely nose. I think you have a lovely face.
Thanks, Kurt.
Oh,
But here you go.
they're both really good.
Is that not quite like it's like a caricature drawing? I think.
Yeah.
You gave us 45 seconds.
Okay, I'm going to give you the point. I think that
That's
does
fine.
win.
You can-
That
you
is
can-
fair.
I'm
well
never
done.
going to win an art challenge.
No, but you did give it a good go.
And that's all that really counts.
Exactly.
It's not really, is it?
Well,
I'm gonna sign.
no, you are right about that. But that is impressive. Oh, it's signed. We're now going to sell that on eBay. Thank you. Gorgeous people, that is it for this episode of the Heartstopper official podcast. But If you're watching on YouTube, please do make sure you like, comment and subscribe. And if you're listening to us on a podcast app, just give us a follow and maybe a cheeky 5 stars. Bye for now.